Hi, I'm Chris
And I'm Heather.
with Yellow Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about the dilemma we hear from RVers every day. Should I buy new or should I buy used? So we want to walk through the pros and cons from our experience and share it with you. So we continually get asked on a daily basis, should you buy a new or used RV? First question I ask is, what type of buyer are you in all major purchases? Homes, cars, consumer electronics, furniture, etc.
Are you someone that loves the brand new smell, wants a full warranty, and doesn't mind the fact that someone's used it before?
If so, you're most likely a new RV buyer.
Are you going to pay cash or finance?
Or are you someone that does not mind that has a few miles or the absolute latest technology or gadgets, and the prior owner may have covered some depreciation?
Here are the pros and cons of both.
For new, it was just delivered from the manufacturer with that new smell, no pets, no smoking, no odors, no water damage, and generally has at least a 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty for you to take advantage of.
Or in most cases with today's inventory, it gives you the option that you can pre-order and pick all of your own colors, your floor plan, all the latest technology.
And you're the first person to break it in.
Yeah.
So just like when you purchase a new home in the last 30 years, which we've done several times before, there's always issues. Things happen, it's brand new, things break, so that's pretty normal. So this is just like a new RV. Just like a new home, things happen. There's bugs, kinks, floods, things we've had happen to us personally. It's just like having a new RV. Remember, the RV is a house on wheels.
Oh, yeah.
It's moving constantly. The roads across the country are really challenging. So things are rattling, shaking nonstop. So just like just having a new RV versus a used, you're going to have those same issues regardless of both. So the manufacturer have done an amazing job with the latest technologies. Most people like us are living and working on the road, and they have to have that technology be connected anytime, any place, and be comfortable while you live and work. So this includes like our cell phone boosters, our solar panels, all these new technologies that help us, be able to work from the road. Again, no matter whether you buy new or used, an RV is still a depreciating asset. Now, recently with the inventory challenges, they don't depreciate as much, right? I mean, before they would depreciate quite a bit once you took it off the lot. Now, with the highest demand from consumers, it's hard to even pre-order one now. It takes time. So, regardless of which one you pick, they're still going to be depreciating. Generally, though, the used depreciate less than new. Depending on how you're going to use it.
However, it'll still depreciate like once you drive it right off the lot.
Yeah, and the other thing is, insurance premiums. So a new unit with a higher MSRP will have a much higher insurance premium per year. A used one, again, it's still to insure the unit, but you'll have less insurance premium based on the purchase price of the RV.
So let's talk about used.
So first, obviously, inventory of used is sitting on a dealer's lot right now. So you can actually go check online or go in the dealership and see the latest floor plan, colors, options, technology. If you like it, you buy it now, whether you pay cash or finance. You can buy it now without having to wait. When you talk about buying new, you have to pre-order it unless it's at the dealership lot, which right now, inventory challenges. So you can go in there like a new house and pick your colors, your options, all the stuff you like with that new smell, but you might have to wait 2 or 3 or 4 months depending on the manufacturer trying to keep up with the demand.
Right, but with the used, you pick the one that might be right there and drive off.
It took us, to find this 2018 Winnebago era, it took us several months. We wanted a specific floor plan with the color, we wanted a certain seat configuration, we wanted a larger refrigerator. So for new...
It did take quite a while.
Took a while,
but
yeah. It took a while.
It was worth it.
Even to buy new, it probably was a little bit longer for what we found. Because we found this perfect color options that Heather wanted, we pulled the trigger right then. We couldn't wait because we knew we were going to go out the road immediately.
But I did go in with my water meter.
Yeah, so Heather likes to go in. We always like to check.
Talking about used.
We talk about used. We know Heather always wants to have that smell that that it's been taken care of, maintenance. All the warranty stuff, anything was taken care of prior to that owner.
Right, and not in RVs, but in previous homes that we've had water issues. So I actually do go in and take my little water meter with me. And there was another RV that we wanted to buy, and we looked at 3 of those models, pre-owned, used, and every single one of them had water damage, and you couldn't see it. I could kind of smell when I went in, but when I did the water meter in the wall, you could tell that particular model had a lot of water damage in all three of them that we looked at, so we didn't get that.
It was in the same place, so that helped focus us going back towards the Class B Winnebago era.
Yeah.
Because the reliability, the exactly what we're looking for. So just a matter of finding the color, the floor plan, the options, and to find new, right, that at that particular time it wasn't available. Once we found this particular floor plan, we pulled the trigger. We knew that configuration was hard to find, so we went ahead and purchased it as soon as we could find it.
You can still purchase a warranty in a used RV.
Yeah, I mean, again, newer used, you can buy an extended warranty as much as you want to cover. So we have a bumper-to-bumper warranty on this, as well as a tire and wheel warranty on this Winnebago.
So worth it.
For used. So we're going to talk through the pros and cons of that in a future video, but you can still purchase that warranty for used or new. So people are confused about that. So we want to answer the question that you still can purchase a warranty on a new or used and have that comfort and protection.
And it's definitely worth it, I think.
Yeah, the most important thing is that she cares about, is it clean? Is it reliable? Does it smell good? Right? Is it going to depreciate?
He gets into all the engine stuff. I don't.
I'm obsessed about maintaining our RV. The more you take care of it and do preventative maintenance, the less like you're going to have on the road if you're going away for a month at a time. This Winnebago has been bulletproof for us. We've already put almost 15,000 miles and 7 national parks, and we've been very, very lucky and blessed on how well it's been doing.
And if you're speaking about used, you want to make sure the previous owner took very good care of it too. Like I said, it took us quite a while to buy this one because we really checked out everything on it, and you could tell some of the ones we looked at just weren't taken care of.
Yeah, luckily the prior owner had all the maintenance done at the Mercedes dealer, which I can go in the Mercedes dealer and look at all the records. Same thing with the coach. If anything was replaced, the dealership had everything with that prior owner. And that's good to keep as an owner as well, because it makes your resale value even higher when you show you did preventative maintenance and you did all the warranty specifications. Makes it a lot easier as a consumer to buy used versus new. Again, there's pros and cons of both. It goes back to your personal preference.
Right.
Do you like to buy, how you buy your houses, your cars, everything? If you like new, want only the owner to have that, that's fine. If you're going to keep it for 5 or 10 years and you're the original owner, that's great. That works for you.
And I do like new, but I like the fact of buying a pre-owned or used because most of the brand new home kinks are worked out. I mean, that going back to that is a huge issue. That again, it's a house and a house on wheels, and either way, you're going to have some issues.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we want to make sure we know everybody who's getting the RV lifestyle already in it. You're going to have issues no matter what. It's a house on wheels. Things break, things rattle. So we know what how to prevent that as much as possible, and we'll share future videos on that. But having that extended warranty that we purchased made it a lot easier and comfort us. So if we have something something happen, we at least have that protection. So that's really good for us. So as a personal decision, remember new versus used. Are you going to be just a weekend warrior going out on the weekends and setting up and not using it maybe once or twice a month?
Yeah.
Again, that's sometimes easier to buy used if you're not going to put that upfront cash out of your pocket. If you're going to go full time and travel it for several years, then you want to probably buy new. Again, it's your personal preference. You want to have that extended warranty that lasts up to 5 years, 100,000 miles. There are multiple different warranty plans you can choose, and we'll share those in our future channel. Future episodes as we do this. With me, I only keep an RV every 1 to 2 to 3 years. So
if that,
depending on my preference, because I like to just try different ones. So the depreciation is generally less, the insurance premiums are generally less, and your budget. If your budget is not as much, try used. Because the market is so hot right now, to sell your used RV could happen pretty quickly. Because there's so much demand currently that we've seen across the country. People always are asking us, how do you get in this lifestyle? What do you do? We want to share that experience with everybody.
Another thing to consider is as a rental income, right?
So if you're not going to use it every weekend and you want to rent it out maybe 2 weekends a month through Outdoorsy or RV Share, you can recuperate some of that depreciation over the lifetime you have the RV. And again, what kind of buyer are you? You like everything brand new and no one to touch it? Or you're someone to buy used and want to use as rental income. Remember, with rental income, it's always a challenge too, because a lot of insurance companies won't insure it if you're renting it out to persons or property for a charge. So you have to look at that. There's only a few carriers that do that, and the Outdoorsy or RV Share would help recommend that. But that's another way to get back some of the depreciation. If you're not using it every weekend full timing, you can bring that depreciation back into your pocket.
So when you're ready to make that decision, almost if not all RV purchases start with an online search of available new or used inventory, floor plans, technology, and prices.
Yeah, I mean, think about when you're on the couch on a Saturday or Sunday, and you're thinking about that RV lifestyle, and you start searching. You want to see, what are my camping options? What are floor plans? What out there? You get that emotional itch. I call it an itch. When I know I want to go camping so bad, then I don't have an RV. I just want to start. Right? Before we go anywhere to a dealership, we go online first. Start
Right.
shopping available options, and then with the funny thing about us, we're on the couch with our phones, and she's sharing me a floor plan she likes or a color she likes, back and forth, and it becomes an emotional purchase. So we start that online before we even go out and consider test driving or looking at units. We pick 3, 4, or 5 units we want to go look at, and we go out together and then make that decision. As a couple, it's a big purchase, so we want to make sure that we both agree on it. We're going to both like it and enjoy it, and not fight or argue if we pick the wrong unit, the wrong options, or anything like that. So when you're going online, I always suggest you use very reputable sources. What are sources of truth that gives you the ability to look at floor plans and colors and options? Our personal preference is GoRollick.com. You can go and search a network of dealers nationwide for new and used, and make that purchase decision easy and seamless.
So easy.
Simple. We want to make sure connect you with a dealer that calls you right back and sets up a nice, easy test drive or walk through the floor plans, so you can, feel like no obligation to buy. If you like it, great. If you don't, move on.
Right.
And keep looking and searching for other available inventory that fits your needs.
So we hope today that we helped answer some questions on purchasing the new or used RV and
the pros and cons. And then what we're going to do, we want to actually go out and interview real consumers in the RV parks, first time buyers, and then existing RVers when they made that decision. What were the pros and cons of that new versus used purchase? And we're going to share that in our channel.
Right. So we hope that you like and subscribe our channel so we can bring more things to you in the future.